Welcome to to Daddy Bits. Oh crap, that's Daddy Bits. You know what? Welcome to Daddy Bits, our trade ideas show hosted by the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the ugly one, and as always, my amazing co-host,
Hot and ready.
hot and ready, Tefleezy Fosheezy. Is you ready, really, for the week coming up? We have a very solid week. We have a very interesting week. Earnings are coming up. We're going to go over some plays that we want to go for in terms of earnings. Again, not financial advice. These are plays that John and I talk about on the daily, see if there are any viable entries. And these are the stocks that we're kind of excited to play. If they do come up in terms of our personal entries and our personal exits for them. So if you guys are willing to, come along on the journey, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like the content. And if you guys want us to cover a stock, make sure that you guys drop it in the comment section down below. Also, dude, do you know that there is now a cryptocurrency called Cumrocket?
Oh,
I woke up this morning looking at the crypto page, and there's like this new flash, new NFT. I'm like, all right, cool, because this might be a nice play, right? Because usually TCAT, all that cool stuff, right, drops down to play for NFTs. Come to find out, the name of this cryptocurrency is called Cumrocket, and the coin name is called Cummies. Let's talk about it after the intro. So here we are, April 25th, 2021. What a time to be alive to have a cryptocurrency called Cumrocket.
what a time to be alive.
Did it shoot to the moon?
It's still going.
Is it loaded?
It's pretty strong.
It's pretty strong. Did you need to shake it in order for it to hit that moonshot?
You got to see it to believe it.
You know that if you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it.
It's up thousands of percent.
It's up thousands of percent? Is it filled with thousands of little pieces?
Let's just say it's up.
It's up. I mean, in order for it to shoot out, it needs to be up.
Still going.
It's still going. Oh my god! So I was reading about it earlier. Again, this is the second cryptocurrency that I've seen come across my page that I have very, very negative feelings about. Not because of what it does; it's because it's how it's transferred. So, in order for you to get cummies. There should be numerous ways, but if you want the coin, right, you have to go through like a pancake swap. There's this weird, I mean, I guess for crypto exchange people, like for cryptocurrency traders, it's normal for them to go through pancake swaps because you have to take an actual cryptocurrency that's being traded on like the regular market that needs it, and you convert it, and then you have to set it in your own. It's so weird. It's just such a weird thing. And then this specific one deals with like NFTs for adult content. Rightfully named, but I think that these cryptocurrencies that are just popping up anywhere, geez, dude, there's so many. I think we can start a cryptocurrency.
Daddy coin.
Daddy coin. Daddy coin. Well, like, no, think about it, right? If you were going to create a Trading Daddies cryptocurrency, what would it be used for? Because every single coin has to have a purpose, right? Link it to like buying formula and diapers. Could be something. That could be something, right? On today's episode, guys, we have a full slate for you guys. Really cool stocks that we want to talk to you guys about. But first things first, let's take a look at what happened on Friday in terms of the market conditions. John, this was a good day.
I mean, Thursday was unnecessary, first of all.
Yeah. Still mad
Thursday was
about Thursday.
brutal. I'm so mad about that. I mean, Friday kind of slapped us in the face and was like, "I got you guys."
Right?
Again.
No, for no reason. For no reason.
So messed
But
up.
we are still seeing the QQQ in this range. As I said before, if we were gonna dip, right, we are gonna be trading sideways for quite some time before the next eventual move up. So we broke resistance, right? We broke resistance, and we'll definitely see where this goes tomorrow. Let's take a look at futures. NASDAQ futures are looking a little flat. Negative
Yeah, it is.
0.07%. Could potentially be a buy the dip scenario.
Could be. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an earnings week, so in all honesty, this week's going to be a little volatile.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little wild. Starting off Monday or tomorrow, with Tesla
Tomorrow after hours.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and it just gets heavier from there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We did break down earnings. We had an earnings draft. If you guys missed the first episode, well, this morning, really.
Yeah.
We recorded an episode this morning, so make sure to check that out. As far as next week goes, dude, no one can tell. In all honesty, if I'm going to tell you the stock's going to go up, I'm just shooting it out of my ass. So,
Yep. Just like Cum Rocket. Just like Cum Rocket. Let's take a look at the SPY. What is the SPY? What did the SPY do on Friday? That was a question. The SPY was fairly strong, dude. SPY was strong. However, one word of caution for the SPY traders: this long upper wick right here kind of tells me that it got rejected at the top.
yeah,
it's still that level of resistance right there. Same as when it hit that that doji right there before the eventual move down. So we're looking at what, like 418? Yeah, 418. That's pretty much the resistance right there for the SPY. Let's take a look at SPY futures. Similar to the NASDAQ. It's 0.06. Nothing too exciting about it. Could be, as John said, it is fairly volatile. But the stocks that we want to cover today may not be volatile. The first one is DraftKings. DraftKings, John, broke that wedge that we were talking about a few episodes ago.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, and it's setting up nicely. The next level that you want to look into would be 60, actually. $60.
Right here.
Yeah,
right
60
here.
bucks, and then 60, 50, and then the next one will be 63. So for this one, I really like the chart on this one. As I was, telling a whole lot of people that, I'm going to start a leap call for DraftKings, and then basically sell covered calls after that. So what I want to do is I'm gonna buy. My plan is personally, I'm going to buy January leap calls for this one, most likely either a 58 or a 59 or a 60, and then take it from there. Add slowly. Max would be like 5 calls, and then sell covered calls from there.
I do like that strategy, especially if you're an options trader. Covered calls are kind of like your best friend. Poor man's covered calls really is a great way to hold on to your longer conviction plays while they're still coming into fruition. It's really a very solid way to also make income if you own the stock, right? If you own the stock and you believe that you believe in it long term, but it's going through a downtrend, why not sell calls against it so you could collect some premium up front and use that money once you find another bottom to buy more of that stock so you could ride it all the way up. It's a rinse and repeat. The market, when you're trading, it's rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat. Just make sure that you guys protect your capital too at all costs, unless you're very long in a certain play. The next stock that we want to talk about is Palantir. Good Lord, John, Palantir. Again, we're going to cover Palantir. Why? Because I love Palantir.
They had some news. What was it?
they did have amazing news actually. So Palantir right here. Let me get out of there real quick. So Palantir is still in that wedge that we were talking about.
Uh-huh.
Palantir is still in that wedge that we were talking about. One thing to note, however, on the Palantir chart is there's a triple bottom.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Investors are not letting this go below $20. There's just no way. There's no way that they're letting this go for under $20. So the wedge, actually, I need to correct this wedge because this wedge is right there. That's about to close up and shoot up to them. I see it at around, like, my price target in the short term is roughly around 30 bucks, right? And we also have earnings coming up on on the 4th.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah,
it's coming soon. So that's coming not this week, but next week, right? So I think there's going to be a strong anticipatory run towards earnings. And because of how it's still beaten down. If you take a look here, that's still a beaten down chart.
Hasn't really done much in the past, 2-3 months?
No, yeah, it's been consolidating, right? Because we're seeing, so this right here, this double top right here, we saw more added selling pressure because of the lockup, right? The NASDAQ sell off, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're just trying to find a new level of support here, and I think $20 is what we found. So that right there, if you're long on it, I hope that you guys bought more. And I think there's more to it because of the RSI kind of, it's still below 50, still has more room to grow, as well as the MACD is just about ready to open up. So I think and also what really happened with Palantir after hours is really important. See how it still kind of ran up a little bit more, and there was more buying after hours on Friday. So that right there tells me that people are still buying Palantir for the long term and holding. And a lot of YouTubers are actually long on Palantir, although they might not say it now because it's kind of an unpopular opinion. But they're seeing a lot more partnerships. So they just won a piece of the 1.2 billion crown commercial contract in the United Kingdom. So that right there is very important.
I have 15 calls.
15 calls, you savage.
Yeah. I have 5 August and then 10 January.
You savage.
Yeah.
15 calls. I'm getting ready to.
I think
I'm getting ready to. You're done with that? I think I'm getting ready to add another 5 calls. Yeah. I might just do a short-term trade on it and keep my long-term leaps as well as my shares. But also I'm going to look into a potential 2023 position, just to grow the portfolio. But I still see my personal price target on Palantir by December is around 60. What's your take?
I think 45. Yeah.
45?
Weeks, yeah.
45.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. Who definitely knows, right? We never know. We've seen stocks come from like 20 to 80 in a month. So you know what I mean? So you never really know. Just make sure that you guys are in for the ride and hodl as much as you guys can. I know that's what I'm doing personally. If you haven't yet, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up. If you guys like this content, if you guys want us to cover a stock, make sure you just drop it down in the comment section below. And then let's get to the last stock of the day. The last stock that we want to cover is AMC. Is the TD Stimmy, dude? Is the TD Stimmy alive?
I wish.
Is the TD Stimmy alive? What are you seeing?
But you know what's alive?
What's alive, John?
AMC chart. The
AMC chart is alive. Let me pull it up real quick here. I'm actually liking this chart.
It actually looks a lot better than GME.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is actually, you know what's making AMC more attractive than GME?
Oh,
sustainability.
They both can go to hell. I mean,
hold on. We talked about this on the podcast earlier, so if you haven't yet, make sure that you guys follow that, hit the podcast episode that we're dropping today too. So I think personally that AMC is more of a consistent reopening play as opposed to GameStop, because GameStop, they're still giving you 2 cents on the game that you bought yesterday. So I wouldn't buy GameStop shares. But John, what do you see on AMC?
So for AMC, first of all, AMC is a meme stock. Okay, so you got to swim carefully with this one, and it is a volatile stock, but it's not as volatile as GameStop and the other meme stocks like Nokia, BlackBerry, Bed Bath Beyond. Now for this one, you have strong support on the EMA 9 and the 20, as you can see. Past 2 days, Friday and Thursday, it held and it bounced off of it. But overall, the strength of the chart, okay, I'm not saying the stock itself, but the chart is holding, and my confidence level is just growing and growing. So currently right now, for AMC, who knows, I might add like 5 more, but I have 5 contracts that expires June 18th at $10. So I'm at the money. Okay.
Say that one more time. What's your trade on this?
The what?
What's your trade on this?
June 18.
What's your strike?
$10.
Oh, that's about the print.
I feel like it's about the print. It's at the money, and then look at the chart. It's a nice chart. You just validate it using the MACD and the RSI. RSI is not overbought, oversold. MACD is just beautiful. It's going to cross over. So the reason I chose a June expiration is basically, believe it or not, I'm actually going to swing this one. So it really depends on this week. If there's a follow-up, great. If not, then obviously cut it once it breaks, support, which is at around 980, 970. Your very last support is at 920. That's it. Like if that breaks, just completely get rid of it. But for this one, I'm super excited. So who knows? I might add 1 more or 5 more for this one, or maybe double.
How did you get from 1 to 5 so fast?
I meant to say 5, not 1.
Oh my god! So
I think this will play. This will pan out. This will definitely play out. So
I think it's gonna print. I do believe that it's gonna print. And then AMC again. We talked about this on the podcast earlier, but I want to reiterate. This is to me, it's a very strong reopening play, especially now that more vaccinations are coming, across the line, and people are starting to go out more. I think that AMC is set to potentially bounce back, and the stock might be bouncing back fairly soon too. Right. But that's it for today's episode of Daddy Bits. If you guys haven't yet, make sure that you guys, as always, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, and give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. Please give us a shout if you guys like this content and you guys want some trades. Just give us a nice post on Instagram like, hey, I learned it from this guy or these guys. You know what I mean? Follow us on our
couple of jokers.
Just a couple of jokers. Nobody watches this shit anyways. It's just a couple of jokers. Shout out to our new subscribers on YouTube. If you guys haven't yet, please follow us on all our social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Follow us both at Trading Daddies. TradingDaddies.com for all your merch. If you haven't yet, use the code Robinhood Sucks for 15% off your whole purchase, as well as are we actually going to do Daddy Coin? No, you don't.
That's at the work, man.
No. All right, guys. If you haven't yet, again, just make sure that you guys give us all the shout outs and the love that you guys can. It definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, let's get trading. And remember that the charts do not lie.